So FIFA is just a great game overall, and there are many great aspects to it. Anyone can play. It's an easy game to get your head around, and there's loads of great things about it. However, there are some players who you don't really want to play against, and I'm going to be listing a couple in this video. So the first one, guys, is the bad latency guy. Now, we've all played against one where the game is just laggy, and he clearly seems to not get the lag, because whenever it pauses and lags, it speeds back up and against to normal time again. So it's just a really annoying player to play against. And yeah, it's just a really bad game, and you often end up losing those ones. Oh yeah. And the next player, guys, is the FIFA points buyer. And now, really, I buy FIFA points, but I don't always buy them, and I don't buy excessive amounts at all. So I just find it a bit extreme, really, when people like go to extreme measures of buying like £32 of FIFA points at once, when they're not even that good a FIFA player. And you play against these guys, and they have great teams, but them themselves are just, like, overall, a pretty rubbish player. So now, guys, the third guy who I'm talking about is one of the worst, and this guy is a really terrible guy, and he dabs on you. He's the dabber. He's called the dabber. And this guy it's kind of not needed. Pretty much, it's not needed an explanation, really, is it? Pretty much, FIFA 17 introduced a dab as a celebration, and it was really exciting, you know, oh, the dab, because that was the thing to do then. But, yeah, the dab's kind of gone out of trend, and fidget spinners have kind of overtaken them a little bit, so, yeah, and then he just dabs on you, and it just makes you angry, really. And that kind of leads on, actually, to my fourth point. My fourth point is the rager. Now, the rager usually rages because of a bad goal which has gone in, or he's just a raging guy like me. I get really angry over FIFA. And the rager, you will be able to tell if you play against a rager, because if you have scored or something, it will take ages for him to kick off again, if you know what I mean. So that's mostly because, actually, he's probably thrown his controller and the batteries are over the floor, so you have to pick them all up, quickly put them back on before it automatically kicks off again. Fifth guy, guys, is the shielder. And the shielder, it might be quite a confusing name for it, but this guy, all he does is shield the ball. He's winning 1-0, he goes into his own corner, gets a really physical player, and he just shields the ball. It ends up to you raging, you rage, you slide tackle, you get a red card, and, well, you're down to 10 men then. Well, you're down to 10 men. So the next guy, guys, and one of my final ones, is the hacker. Now, there aren't many hacks on FIFA. Like, it's really hard to actually find hacks. So, these guys are pretty smart to be able to. And, yeah, you don't really need to say much. They've just got a sick team. They're not even that good at FIFA. They just absolutely batter you because they got, like, a mad team. Like in form, Carrasco, 87, and 87 Lacazette. Maybe what? So yeah, that's all you really have to say about them. And now the next person is the random skill mover. Now this person, quite a lot of you will probably have played against. He kind of just like does skill moves. I don't even know why, actually. He'll do a kick-off, he'll pass it to a centre mid, then the centre mid will do some sort of ridiculous Maradona ball back to the centre back, and then he'll do a Rabona pass to the left back, and you know, it might give them 1 or 2 extra coins, but I mean, you're not really going to buy Ronaldo, so you just don't even need to try the skills, really. And now the next guy, guys, is the thou shalt not shoot guy. This guy, quite a lot of you will play against. He kind of runs one-on-one. He stops, and then he tries to do some keep-ups, and then do a Rabona volley finish. It's like, you just can't do it, and you just beat them, because they're not even that good. Like, they're a good team, but they're not, like, amazing, and they just don't want to score, really. And then my final person who I'm going to be saying is the... Who could I do? I had one. Oh yeah. And the final guy, guys, is the... Ooh, that was a bit weird. The final guy, guys, was the guy who's just rubbish. So clearly this guy is a friend's... playing on a friend's Xbox. You know. Yeah. So lads. So this guy's clearly playing on a friend's Xbox because he's just rubbish. Like, he's got an alright team, but he's just rubbish. You just beat him like 8-0 and... yeah. And now, this is actually the final one. Like, I'm just thinking of these and... wow, all of a sudden they've just... Alright, so this guy is the Rage Quitter. The Rage Quitter is a guy, it's kind of self-explanatory. So I'm going to leave that one out for you. Have you got any interesting players who you've ever played against? If so, tell me in the comment section. I've got some more to think about, so thanks for watching. I might give another one of these out if you want one. Please like, please subscribe, and I shall see you next time. Peace.